Good afternoon, graduates, family, and friends of Ashworth College. Yeah, this is what it's all about, right? Right here. You know, I have to tell you, as you were walking in today, graduates, the one word that replayed in my mind over and over and over again was, wow. Wow, this is amazing. What an amazing group of people who've shared a journey of tribulations and triumphs, and to have your final triumph here today, to be here today, that's got to feel really good, right? Yeah? All right, good. You know, I also watched your parents, your families, your friends in the back, and I could just feel the happiness and the pride that was exuding from them. And I want to take just a minute. All the parents in the room who have graduates here today, would you please stand up? Parents, any parents back there, stand up. Give them a hand. Well, parents, you are now much poorer than you were before. But you have provided your child with an opportunity and an experience that will last them a lifetime. Congratulations, parents. I commend all of you for your hard work as well. Thank you. Okay, so this past February, I'd say I had the experience of a lifetime. I don't know, it was kind of cool. So I attended the Vancouver Winter Olympics as a sports psychology consultant or a mental coach with the US Speedskating Team. Anybody watch the Olympics in here? Yeah? Pretty exciting, right? Right? I spent 3.5 weeks with the team, Team USA in Vancouver. My primary role was to help the speed skaters, both short track and long track, be as mentally tough as they could possibly be, with the ultimate goal of what? Winning! Yeah, we wanted medals, we wanted podium performances, right? My job was to help keep them mentally tough, so any obstacles, any barriers that they had to face, any challenges that they had, I had to help them overcome those. It was a big job, okay? And many times I needed my own sports psychology consultant to help me through. You know, we had the most successful Winter Olympics ever. Team USA came home with more medals than any other country, and we won more medals than any other country has ever won in any Winter Olympic Games. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. And USA Speed Skating did pretty well too. We had 15 individual medalists, and for the first time in US history, we were the only country at this Olympics to win for our short track athletes, all 10 won Olympic medals. Every single one of those athletes came home with a medal. Wow, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah. You know, I've worked with Olympians for many years now. Olympians in a lot of different sports. That was the first Olympics I got to go to, but I've worked with Olympians for many years now, and I've gotten to know a lot of them on a personal level too. A few things I want to tell you about the Olympians. They all have a story. They have all had to overcome some kind of obstacle or barrier that they have had to get through in order to achieve their goals, to reach the podium at an Olympics. And for many of them, I would say that's even the pinnacle of their careers, right? Yeah. They all have a story. As I looked around at our Olympic team, I could say, wow, a lot of these kids have come from single-parent homes. A lot of them come from homes where there's not a whole lot of money. They've had injuries and accidents where they almost died. Many of them have lost grandparents, parents, siblings, friends to very early deaths. And you know what? Every single one of them failed before they succeeded. That's not the kind of stuff that ESPN or NBC would show you, right? But they all have a story. They all had to overcome something. Any of that sound familiar? Yeah. You are more like them than you are different. Every single one of you in here, you are more like them. They too have had bad grades. I'm sure that's none of you, right? No. They've had bad grades. They've had broken hearts. They've had failed performances. Just like you. You know, regardless of what the public thinks about the Olympics, I know when I was younger, I would always look at the Olympians and think, wow, those are really special people. Those are really cool people, right? They must have something that I don't have. But what I realized over years of working with the Olympians, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. They're not special people. They're regular people who've worked really, really hard to achieve their dreams, to get where they are. They've overcome those obstacles. They've overcome the barriers. Every single time they fell down, they got back up again. Every single time someone said, you can't do that. That's going to be way too difficult for you. They would stand up and say, oh yeah? Watch me. Just like you, graduates. You have done that. You have overcome the obstacles, the barriers, the difficulties. You didn't listen to the naysayers when they said, distance learning? Are you kidding me? You must be crazy. You're never going to finish that degree. And look where you are today, right? You have achieved your podium. You have made it through the barriers, the obstacles. You didn't listen when they said it can't be done. And you're here today, and every single one of you, in my mind, you are an academic Olympian. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, give yourselves a hand. You should. Be proud. Be proud. You know, for many of you, if you think of the Olympian stories, their story is your story. The things about them that made it difficult for them are the things that they cherish, they value. Those failures they had, they learned from in order to be better, in order to achieve their goals. And that's what catapulted them to the next level, just like each one of you in this room. I do want to tell you the story of one Olympian. If any of you watch short track speed skating at the Olympics, there was a female speed skater from the United States named Katherine Reuer. Anyone remember her? Yeah, some of you? Okay. 6 years ago, Katherine decided that she wanted to be an Olympian. She wanted to be a short track speed skater at the Olympics 2010 Vancouver. So she went and got a pair of pair of skates. Pair of ice, that'd be kind of hard. She went and got a pair of ice skates, how's that? Stepped on the ice, and the first thing she did was, whoop, fell down. Thought, okay. She gets back up, gets back on her skates, and she does this. Boom, fell down again, got back up. She could barely stand up on skates 6 years ago. Everyone laughed at her. Everyone said, you can't be an Olympic speed skater. You can't even stand up on skates. You have no natural athletic ability. You're a joke. What are you doing out here? But Katherine believed in herself. She found one person who saw her desire, who saw her excel, who saw her work very, very hard every single day. One person, one coach. That one coach believed in her. He took her under his wing. 2 years later, she was the United States champion. 6 years later, she won 2 Olympic medals. If she can do it, you can do it. She'll be the first one to tell you, I have no natural ability. I'm not cut out for this. But the one thing she does that's better than 99% of her peers is she works hard every single day. In her mind, no one will ever outwork her, ever. And she knows that that hard work is what got her to win 2 Olympic medals. It's a pretty amazing story. You have worked hard, graduates. You have fallen down and you've gotten back up again. You are an academic Olympian. You've reached the podium today, but you haven't quite reached the pinnacle yet. You got a lifetime ahead of you. So I would like to give you 3 pieces of advice, the same 3 pieces of advice that I give Olympians who say, you know what, I'm there, but I haven't quite reached that pinnacle yet. I just want to go a little bit further. I'm going to give you those same 3 pieces of advice today. Okay, the first one is to surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, people who will help you achieve your dreams. Guess what? They're all right there. Okay? There will be times in your career where other people are going to try to pull you down. Okay? That's going to happen out there. Surround yourself with the people who make you a better person just because of their company, because of their presence. People who build you up. You've done really great as an individual. Obviously, as an individual, you made it here today, right? You did all the work. You did that. but you had some supporters. You will be good on your own, but you can do some exceptional things as a team. So number one, surround yourself with those people who will make you better. Okay? The second thing that I'd like to tell you is to vow to never stop learning. Never. You should always be working on making yourself better. Always. Okay, if you look at the field of sports psychology, there are a lot of people in my field who say, you've reached the pinnacle, what next? And I think, wow, what is next? Well, what's next is that in 10 years, I want to be better than I am now. I will never stop learning. In 10 years, you should all want to be better and should know more than what you do now. If you continue learning and you have a lifetime of learning, you will set yourself up for success, a great, great success. Know that along the way you will have some failures. It will be difficult, but those failures are actually what will catapult you in the end. If you use them, you learn from them to make yourself successful. Don't be afraid of the failures. Don't shy away from the challenges. They're all learning experiences. Okay, so number 2 is never stop learning. And number 3, take that lesson from Katherine. Continue working hard. Whatever your dream is, whatever you want to do in your life, maybe it's going to be different in 5 years than it is now. But whatever your dream is, you can achieve almost anything if you're willing to work hard. And I mean every single day. If you wake up in the morning and you say, okay, what's the one thing I'm going to do today that's going to help me reach the pinnacle tomorrow? And you do that one thing every single day, you might surprise yourself. In 5 or 10 years, you might exceed even your wildest dreams. So the third one is to work hard every single day. Continue working hard. I want to read you a poem by Max Steingart. It's called Opportunity is All Around You. The people that really succeed in the world are the people who look for the circumstances they want. And if they can't find them, they make them. The lure of the distant and the difficult is deceptive. The great opportunity in your life is where you are right now. Properly perceived, every situation becomes an opportunity for you. Your destiny is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of the choices that you make. Being successful is not something you wait for, but rather something you achieve with effort. Things won't turn up in this world until you turn them up. You develop your opportunities by applying persistence to your possibilities. This is an awesome day for all of you, but you have a lifetime ahead. What you learned in the classroom will only take you so far. You start applying what you learned today, and you will achieve your ultimate level of success. Congratulations, graduates. Go achieve your dreams. Thank you.